to this group and a lot of contrasting skill sets. How much do you like working with a group like that has a lot that they can do and build off of strengths and weaknesses?
It's always good when you got a lot of different guys with different skill sets. That's the fun part of coaching. When you're able to coach guys different ways, help guys work on different things. Every guy in that room is exactly what you said. They have different skill sets, whether it be Troy being a bigger guy, Melquan being a smaller guy, Xavier, a straight line speed guy who can also do a few things in the slot. Badge, who can be an alien at times with his movements and his ability to catch the ball in traffic and make contested catches. All those guys have a lot of strengths, but those guys' strengths can help their weaknesses, help their weaknesses show up. Badge can be so talented with catching the ball. Sometimes he isn't as detailed, and he has to focus on that every single day, being detailed in routes, being detailed in what he's doing, understanding conceptually where he's at and where he's at in the progression. All those things are important. And so working with different guys has been great, and pushing those guys every single day to, meet the standard.
I'm sorry if I kind of stepped in here a little bit late, but Guillory's looked phenomenal this spring.
Yep.
When you saw him on tape and maybe thought about bringing him in, has he kind of been even better than you expected?
Oh, no doubt. And it starts with his approach, Guillory, the biggest part of Guillory's game is mental. We talked about preseason catching a bunch of balls. That kid, we're talking about a kid who probably caught 10,000 balls from the jugs in a month and a half span. So you talk about a guy who works his butt off. He's always mentally prepared. He's always asking questions in the field room. He just has a great mental toughness about himself. He lets you coach him really hard. He wants to be coached really hard. And so it's been great coaching him, and he's definitely exceeded expectations.
It seems like it's elevated your receiving room. It's a ridiculous amount of talent in that room, and he's kind of elevated.
No doubt. Iron sharpens iron, and that's what we talk about coming out and competing every single day. Again, one of our standards is competition, right? And not just competition with the defense, but competition in the room. Once we start competing with ourselves, right, just like you said, we drop the bar in the room, and X comes out every single day and compete, and Badge comes out every single day and compete. And when you got two really good guys like that amongst a bunch of other good guys who constantly compete, constantly going at each other, challenging each other, it just makes everybody in the room take it to another level.
On a day like today where it seemed like the defense is kind of in control for the most part, how do you keep those guys up? How have you seen them kind of react to that adversity kind of in the mid-scrimmage of just, maybe perhaps not being able to get the plays they want?
It's been better, right? We still have to continue to work on body language and responding to adversity. I challenge those guys every day to understand you're going to get punched in the face playing this game. You're going to drop a ball. The DB's going to get the better of you on play. You know what I'm saying? And it's about being able to strap it up, right, line back up and run the same play over and over again and compete over and over again and challenge guys over and over again. So that's been a work in progress, and we've made strides, and we're not where we want to be yet, but we're going to continue to work, taking it one play at a time and making plays every time we get the opportunity.
Is Jacobs possibly an underestimated guy in your room?
Who is that?
Javen Jacobs.
Javen Jacobs is a guy who can play every position on the field. He's multiple. He's underestimated in every room. I think what he brings to the table, versatility-wise, is very unique. When you talk about a guy who can line up in the backfield, a guy you can go 0-1 personnel with and have a running back on the field while having a receiver on the field. It just creates stress for defense. It puts us in advantageous situations and allows us to create mismatches in the run and pass game.
A guy like Chad Johnson, who's been here for a few years, really hasn't had it, hasn't broken through as of yet. Seems like he's put together a pretty solid spring. Where have you seen kind of strides from him over the last 12 practices?
I think his approach has been better, and I think his confidence has been better. I challenge him to be a confident player, come out every day and trust that he's going to make his plays, visualize himself making those plays, and trust that he does a lot of work. He puts a lot of work in pre-practice, after practice, every day, even on off days. So just be confident in his ability and confident in his work.
Collectively as a group, is the wide receivers kind of where you'd like them to be, considering through the 12 practices so far?
Well, I think we're in a good place. I'm never happy about where we're at. I'm always want better. So I think we're continuously working, and that's the most important thing. It's going to be a process all the way up to the season, and even during the season. This thing is like a roller coaster. So we talk about riding that roller coaster all the way through the ups and the downs, and just staying on, not hopping off, and being confident all the way through.
How excited are you for Saturday to get this place filled up with a bunch of fans that have been waiting to see you guys?
Oh, I'm excited. It's my first game experience here, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. I've heard this place can really get rocking and get rolling, and the fans can be really exciting and be loud. So I'm excited to get everybody here and let them see all the work we've been putting in.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.